Hello, my name is Catherine Bush, and I am here today to inform you all on how to be an effective server in a high-stress environment. I have been a server since I was 18 years old. I am now 25 years old, which puts a 7-year timeline of a progressive attempt at perfecting this trait. I have served in many places with many different energy levels viable to the specific restaurant's style of hospitality. Some of these places include Texas and Logan's Roadhouse, Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, Peaks of Otter Dining Lodge, and my current place of employment for 2.9 years, Waterstone Fire Roasted Pizza. With all of these different levels of energy dispersed between all of these different styles of four walls, there's always one thing you can be certain of as a server. That is becoming stressed and needing the skill to maintain composure and calmness to then in turn maintain effectiveness towards your tables, simply getting the job done. In order to make sure we as servers get the job done, especially when we are stressed, we must always do three things. These three things include maintain composure towards our guests no matter the situation, be a shark, and be a duck. Now I know what you're thinking. A shark? A duck? What could these references mean? Don't worry, I'll let you know. Before we get to the shark and the duck thing, let's start with maintaining composure in front of guests. To explain this clearly, I ask you as my audience to picture this happening as I explain. It is Friday night at 7:30. The wait list is 2 hours long. Your section is full with some extra tables lurking around the restaurant. Many people to maintain as you must ensure their dining experience goes smoothly. The kitchen has just realized they have lost 2 food tickets, and these guests with lost food tickets have already been waiting 35 minutes for their dinner. Of course, these lost tickets get moved in front of all other tickets, which then in turn create late ticket times, where every guest will now be waiting a questionable time for their dinner. Your table of 6 has a toddler at it that just spilled mom's tea everywhere. The toddler's being quite loud, and your surrounding guests are staring at you concerned for obvious reasons. Where's my food? It's taking an incredibly long amount of time, and why is that baby so annoying? The second question needing no answer, clearly, it's society. We as civilians deal with annoyances all the time. The first question, however, is now on the table, and you can't look at the stressed out kitchen to tell the guest when their food will be ready. You must do it. So as you calmly use your readily available resources to clean the child's tea, calmly let them know first about the ticket situation, then, with manager approval and based off their level of anger, possibly offer a side salad to eat while they wait, or let them know the kitchen will be happy to send a dessert at the end to compensate for the long ticket. Again, we can't offer this alternative to everyone. However, if that one customer is overly irate, take the route of offering free food to calm them. Diversion of the presently occurring problem will help if you keep composure in front of guests every time moments become stressful. The next thing you must become in the world of serving in high-stress environments is a shark. Being a shark in the service industry is necessary to maintaining an effective job well done, all the way from the happy guest to the maximum amount of income you can make in your pocket in 4 hours. When you are a shark, you must make sure you are constantly moving to keep the job flowing charismatically, because if you did not know, as the ocean myth states, sharks die if they stop swimming. Symbolically, how your guest's mood will die and the amount of money in your pocket will die if you become lazy and not work to the fast pace expected. In this industry, the workload is also in the air when it comes to the amount you do, because you have the power to choose within reason the amount of hours you work. With this being said, you must be a shark if you want to maximize the effectiveness of financial gain by choosing to work as many shifts as possible. Finally, the last thing you must master in the service industry to maintain effectiveness is just to be a duck. This simply means to let the naturally occurring problems that will occur no matter what in this environment just roll off your back, just as the duck sits quietly in a body of water, letting this water simply roll off their feathers. The underlying meaning of this, however, is constantly keep it moving while remaining calm, as a duck does as they paddle frantically under the water, while maintaining composure above the water, letting the water just roll off their feathers. Keeping a consistent maintenance check on all three of these things throughout your shift as a server, you will be able to ensure that when any problems arise, you will have the capability to handle them effectively, which then will create a happy experience for your guests and the financial growth you will be receiving as compensation from being calm and composed, being a shark and being a duck. Quoted from Deepak Chopra, "In the midst of chaos, keep stillness inside of you." Remember this quote, and your level of effective service as a server will have no plateau for greatness. Thank you.
Good job.
Yay, yay! All right.